It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up. Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Gonna be a good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's beautiful. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. Woo! It's a great, great day. It's a good day. Get up. Can't you see the sun shining? I woke up and I rolled out of bed. Got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah. I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. Hey. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, cause I hear music playing on these streets. Oh yeah. Ain't nobody gonna cry today. Ain't nobody gonna die today. I kiss my cares all away. It's gonna be a good, good day.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. How are you doing today? Fancy place we're at here. Nice to see you guys today on a Friday. Thanks for joining me on 4/8 of 2022. It is just myself here. My lovely wife will be coming back tomorrow. Happy about that one, that's for sure. we need somebody around here to keep us on track. So she'll do just great when she gets back, and we'll be happy to have her. Topics today: parallel between car inventory and home inventory. I've been teasing that one for a while now, but we'll see if we can get that one covered. And Frisco 380, Highway 380, an overlay district, but in Frisco. And I have a recording on that, and we'll play some information about it. But the reason I'm doing that is because there's good information that you can have from within the same topic, multiple different places, and you'll get to see how cities release some information, and maybe it helps you to stay more informed with your community and see what's going on there. So those are our two topics for today. We are going to have Show Me Your Listings today. So Show Me Your Listings will be on Stacey's Zoom. I think that's where it is standard. So that's where we should be today for Zoom. So be over there right after TNT. Show Me Your Listings with Stacey. So we'll have that all set up for us. Without further ado, let's go ahead and get today started. Parallel between car inventory. It's very difficult to get cars right now. And parallel between home inventory. Also difficult to get homes. So what can we learn by thinking about and understanding what's going on in the car industry as to what's going on in the home inventory? I'm going to draw a couple of parallels between those two different items and see if we come up with anything interesting, right? So let's start thinking about cars, for example, okay? So we have a supply problem, and you can go out and you can see how there's not many cars on the lots anymore. Similarly, there's not many homes for sale, right? Like on the market, there's not a lot of them. But they're making them. So they're making and producing cars, and you're buying them like on demand, but there's a list. So then it gets delivered later. So list, delivered later. Think about new homes, and you have communities that you walk in and you're on a list of like hundreds of people, and you got to make decisions immediately and whatever is going on, right? I talked about how people are starting to sign contracts for 2 years out for build properties. Similarly, people are taking delivery of cars dramatically in the future. So all these things are changing kind of dramatically, right? Now imagine that we see something else going on within the car industry. Now, the way it used to be is you would show up and there'd be hundreds of cars on the lot. You like walk out and pick one, you could drive away. But now that's changed a little bit, but you don't get to see the car, right? Like there's not actually one there anymore. So isn't it a little bit better, the model that Tesla was kind of operating under, where you walk in the showroom and you see the color on the wall and you see all the features and there's like one car, but then they have like different finishes and it's like here and you can touch it and feel it and kind of understand what it's like. And you can customize it on the, right? So imagine that experience that you're starting to have, the Tesla showroom experience, compared to the classic car dealer experience. Okay, so now you got that. Then think about what's going on with residential real estate and think about the experience that you're having there. So is a lot of that going to go virtual, where all of a sudden you're going to design it differently and plan out years in advance for what your home's being built like? Are you going to do something and have, like a render of what your house is going to look like, right? That you're designing years in advance. That you see like, hey, I'm going to get this, but let's start working virtually to get all of this stuff designed and laid out for me so that you can buy it. Very different from how things are currently going, right? So we have an inventory problem, and there is a solution. And the solution is kind of you have to wait. But you have to get creative and redevelop what's going on and redesign how real estate's really being done. Because cars are being sold totally different. Aren't homes also going to be sold differently as well? And where do we get that stuff, right? How do we sell things that don't exist? Do we have to create demand? And how do you create demand? Or how do you create, rather, supply that doesn't currently exist, right? So just think about that, and off you'll be going. All right, so that's the parallel between new homes and new cars and how I kind of see things changing a little bit. So just be thinking about that every time you look at a car and you see what's going on there, and then you see what's going on with homes, and then you saw how cars went up in value, and then new cars were kind of like went up, but then what went up a lot was pre-existing cars or used cars. Used cars were worth a lot more than they were in the past. Are pre-existing homes worth a lot more now than they were in the past as well, right? Is that surging quite a bit to catch up with the new home prices? And sometimes it's really unique that the pre-existing home that you can move into is going to be worth even more because now you can get it. So all of these supply problems and the price increases is actually really helping the stuff that's already on the ground right now, like the existing home sales, right? So if you've had a home, you've lived in it for a while, probably a really good time to go ahead and cash out and grab your cash. Take the money and run. I don't know where you're going to run to because you want to have a new house because you can't get one. Whatever. Alrighty, here's some information for you on Frisco and Highway 380 in the Overlay District. They've been working on this for quite a while. I'm sharing this topic with you so you can see some information that's going on within Highway 380 as it specifically relates to Frisco, some of their zoning rules and ordinances, and how they're trying to put this overlay district in to control what's going on along this corridor. But also, what I'm trying to do is show you more specifically where you can get information from the city of Frisco as it relates to new projects that they're doing. And then if you can find it here for Frisco, then you can also find it for your specific city. So just understand it's more than just about this. It's about access to information and about how to get it in easy and repeatable ways. So I'm going to go ahead and share this link with you guys, and we're going to watch a quick video together, and then we'll discuss.
Future Frisco developments along US 380 will showcase a sophisticated look with natural landscaping.
All of these standards are going to create an elevated level of design to where people are going to know.
They're going to know they're in Frisco.
It's all about elevating development. We still, do our very best to, attract businesses to the city and be developer friendly, but at the same time, really making sure we get high quality development that, is going to have a longer term value for the city.
The US 380 Overlay District became a priority of the City Council in 2016. Following a study, Development Services chose to target 5 main areas for the Overlay District ordinance.
We spent about the last 18 months or so working on that. What the Overlay District actually focuses on are land uses, site design, landscaping, architectural design, and building materials. You're going to see high quality building materials. You're going to see plazas and, open space areas associated with these developments.
The district stretches from Doe Creek Road on the west to Coit Road on the east. City planners say there are no hard and fast rules.
It's still all about, flexibility and giving developers and architects a full range to be creative. It's just more of a set of guidelines.
Various types of bricks and stones can be used for the buildings and accented with different woods, metals, or other materials. And there is no specific architecture design developers must use.
It's all about elevating the architecture, but that's just through a similar set of design. So it talks about tripartite architecture. It talks about breaking the building facade. So there's not just long, unbroken planes. It talks about recesses and projections.
How certain types of businesses are placed is different. One example, gas stations. The building will be the focus, with the gas pumps behind or to the side. Another aspect of the overlay district is making sure developments have open space for residents and visitors to enjoy the outdoors.
The city's open space ordinance is very intentional about creating usable space and preserving natural features and directing development towards that.
And with open space comes plants and trees.
We want it to have a very high level of landscaping, and it speaks to different species.
There are a number of developments already built or approved, but only one is excluded from this overlay district.
The Fields property, that property is within a planned development, and as approved by City Council at the time of the study, that Fields property up along 380 is excluded.
The US 380 overlay district is now in effect, and city planners say it will help residents and visitors know they're in Frisco.
The US 380 corridor passes through a number of cities, and it is our hope that as someone's driving across the corridor, they have this feeling like, well, that development is in Frisco.
Up and I rolled out of bed, got dressed and I left at 10. Check my nails, looking good. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood. Oh yeah, I know this'll be the day. Oh, yeah. Everything will be okay. Oh, yeah. I kiss my cares all away. Oh, yeah. It's gonna be a good, good day. It's gonna be a good, good day. Good, good day. I think it's finally all gonna go my way. Rain or shine, no, I don't mind. This day is mine. I'm gonna chase all those gray clouds away. It's gonna be a good day. It's gonna be a good day. No more crying myself to sleep and thinking better days are a far off dream. Get up and I move my feet, 'cause I hear music playing on these streets.